Hey guys, welcome back to 6 Foot Sports. I am TJ and I'm here with such an amazing and inspiring individual, none other than Robin Roberts.
Hey,
how are you
TJ.
doing today? I can't speak. I'm trying to just relax and just contain myself.
I had to bring you on my turf. I had to bring you on my court.
Your court?
My turf. My turf.
I mean, I think this is the 6 Foot Sports Studios. I just got to get rid of the Good Morning America, but I think, I'm just happy to have you here today.
Well, you reached out to me and I saw some of the work that you were doing and I believe in what you're doing and I just wanted to invite you and just say, bless you, I'm rooting for you and be nice to me when you start, see that buttering you up when you start asking me these questions.
Hey, I'm going to be extremely nice.
No,
you're
worries.
a true inspiration and I'm just so grateful that I get the opportunity to sit here. So with that said, so much to talk about going in sports right now. A lot has changed, jumping into like the WNBA going into their 21st anniversary. What things do you think the WNBA needs to help them grow and continue to grow?
I am so proud to be there for the first few seasons. Let me say, orange and white on Monday night. That was what we would say. And worked with Gina Oriema and some others. And I'm just so proud where it has come. The fact that we can say it's been here for 21 years. That being said, there's still work to be done. There's so many people who still don't know of its existence. It hurts my heart to see the empty seats. You played, you know, you give your heart and soul. There has to be more money paid to the players so you can make this. You don't have to go overseas. You don't have to do other things. I'm not talking, I understand the economics and I'm not saying you're on par with the NBA and the salaries that they're making. I understand that, but come on. How were you able to, as a player,
You can't survive.
You can't survive.
You literally can't survive. You are surviving just overseas. You have to have two jobs. So you have to play in the WNBA and you have to go overseas as well. And staying in that era, do you feel the NCAA is a $3 billion nonprofit organization? Do you feel that student athletes should get paid?
Oh, you know what? I was doing something with Glamour magazine and they were awarding scholarships to students, and one was a student athlete, Kia Nurse, who plays at UConn.
Yes.
And so I was her mentor. She was my mentee.
Canadian Kia Nurse.
Yeah, that's right. You do your homework.
I played against her on my Jamaican national team. I played against Canada.
Yeah, that's right.
And we kind of lost.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure you held your own. Wasn't your fault.
Okay.
But I was talking to Kia about that, and she was telling me how there is some money that student athletes are now allowed. It's under some kind of, it's nothing.
The per diem.
Yeah, per diem, but a little bit more than that. She said there was something about location. I don't know. I had never heard that term before. And she said it depends on the school and how much you're bringing in. That being said, do I believe student athletes should be paid? Yes.
Agreed.
Yes, yes. Any other student at a university, they are allowed to get a job. They are allowed to bring in income. As a student athlete, you're not allowed to. And I understand that the money is paying for your education. My thought is this: you pay me the worth that I'm bringing into the university, and I'll pay for my own education.
Yes.
How's that? How about you pay me my worth, and I'll take care of my books and
never
tuition.
get there.
We'll never get there. But that, I am a proud product of Title IX.
Yes.
I'm very grateful for being a student athlete. My parents still.
SLU.
Yes, yeah.
Tennis and basketball.
Line up. And I just think that there's some room there. Again, not saying multi-million-dollar salaries, but can you be able to go home? Can you get a pizza?
So when you say that, do you think all divisions should get paid? So D3, D2, D1?
Well, that's a good question. I can understand with D1 because they are bringing in revenue.
Lot of money.
The student athletes, think about the money that these...
The Alabamas, the Texas, the Mississippi States, the Ole Miss,
No, on and on and on. Division 2, Division 3, it depends. It depends on what the economics are, what the student athlete is bringing in as far as merchandising and things like that. Yeah.
So why tennis? Why tennis? I could see you. I see you putting on your Jordans, and I see you. I seen when you.
You don't think I play some tennis?
You
don't think I'm Serena Venus?
Hey, I could see it. I seen your interview with Obama, and I was just like, I could see you squaring him up and posting him up and getting a little shot over his head. Why tennis?
Tennis, I don't know, TJ. I think it was because people said at that time I shouldn't play tennis because I was black and I was tall. I should play basketball. I enjoyed basketball, but oh my gosh, there was just something about being on the court, even in those hot, steamy courts in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And I dreamed one day of making it to Wimbledon, and I would come off the courts in Mississippi. My scholarship actually is a tennis scholarship, but I played basketball instead. But I would come off those courts and I would curtsy and I would eat strawberries and cream, and I would believe I was going to be at Wimbledon one day. When I made it there, with ESPN, and I had a microphone in my hands. I didn't have a tennis racket. It was still taught me. You know what, TJ? It taught me that dreams may not quite look like we think they are.
Agreed.
But every bit as satisfying. It felt good.
So you didn't want to be a WNBA player at any point?
The older I get, the better I was. I'd like to think I could have played. I had an opportunity to perhaps play in Europe, and then this wonderful thing came up, a job offer for $5.50 an hour, 30 hours a week to be a weekend sports singer in Hattiesburg. I said I'm going to take that job. No, I love the WNBA. I love the opportunities right now. The league that's continuing with soccer and how Lifetime has bought into that, and a big contract there. So it's a great time to be a woman athlete, and to see how they're being received and celebrated is great. I mean, the women's Final Four, I was there. It was, man.
Congratulations to Dawn Staley, second African-American female woman to ever get a national title. You know, how do you feel that helps when it comes to the NCAA and basically having them grow as a unit? I
can understand that. Carolyn Peck was the first, and then Dawn Staley. And when you think of the women of color who play the sport, and it would just seem to be a natural transition to see them coaching, as you see some of their counterparts like Kim Mulkey and others that have turned those ranks. So incredibly happy for Dawn. She's worked very hard. She's been a part of USA Basketball. It's great that she's going to kind of solidifies the fact that she is the Olympic coach, if you will. And I think it just sends another signal to America that there are opportunities out there, and it's just a wonderful feeling to know that she earned the right to be the Olympic coach, and she earned this national championship. Couldn't get there as a player in Virginia. Got there as a coach.
You did say sometimes we have to look at the dream and obtain it in a different way.
So, you listen to me.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's kind of getting hot in here, but I'm trying. So you have UConn. UConn lost actually to, of course, you was at the Final Four to Mississippi State. What would you say about UConn? Are they bringing, or is that one of the teams that's bringing good attention to women's basketball? Or some would probably say, I'm not going to watch no more because UConn is always winning?
This is a very good question, in that I don't remember people arguing when UCLA men were dominating. I don't remember people arguing when Tiger Woods was dominating in golf.
But that's a male.
Exactly. So why is it seen as a bad thing when a team wins 100 games in women's basketball? They are about excellence. Now, I'm very proud of the fact that the way they handled themselves in that loss to Mississippi State, the way Gino and the players said a lot. So I don't think it's a bad thing.
You didn't agree with how they handled it?
No, I didn't. I don't agree that it was a bad thing that they that they had that winning streak. I don't think it's a bad thing for women's game that they had that kind of dominance. But no, I agree.
I thought he was a political leader.
I know. I thought that was great.
I thought he was running for president at that time.
It was perfect. I know you're going to wrap up, but I'm going to wrap up too in saying, proud of you.
Thank you.
You have shown initiative.
Thank you so much.
The tape that I have seen from you, you have what it takes.
Thank you.
And can I get a close up? Because I want to say to anybody, anybody who sees this video, sees this woman, give her a chance. Give her an opportunity. You've earned that right.
Thank you so
I'll let you wrap up. It's your show, SixFootSports. You wrap it up. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Robin, and thank you for just all your inspiration. And to my viewers, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe to 6FootSports, and stay tuned for more amazing content. Thank you, Robin.